Hi everyone and welcome inside Phoenix Municipal Stadium for the Sun Devil Series recap. I'm Gabby Chernoff, that's Jake Sloan. We're here following Arizona State's series sweep of the BYU Cougars, and JK, I think they just owned the state of Utah at the ballpark just about a month ago, swept Utah as well. That this weekend marks their second Big 12 Conference Series sweep of the season. The offense was really firing on all cylinders since Thursday into Friday, and of course today, program school record-setting second inning and game as a whole as far as home runs go. So Jake, what did this game mean as a whole for the Sun Devils and your takeaways?
Yeah, Gabby, you mentioned it. Saturday night, you have to start in the second inning. They put up 10 runs. They went up 13-0 with 6 homers in the second inning alone. Isaiah Jackson and Brody Briggs went back-to-back twice in the same inning. They hit 4 homers, 2 apiece in the same inning. A program record, 8 homers, breaking the previous record of 7, and that took an entire game. It took them 2 innings to hit 8 homers, so they were firing on all cylinders early. And just this whole series, this was a much-needed sweep after taking 2 or 3 against Texas Tech last week. They were unable to complete the sweep in the third game, another Saturday game. But for this week, they needed this to kind of get things rolling as we head into the last month of the season.
Now, this weekend, all the bats were hot. There's definitely plenty of guys that we could call out individually, but over this past stretch, Matt King and Kyle Walker have just been the it guys for ASU at the dish. Willie Bloomquist talked about their relationship in the press conference after today's game. So what did he have to say about that? What do you make of their relationship in that 1 and 2 spot?
Yeah, I mean, it started with their tandem on the defense, King starting at shortstop and Walker at second. Their play with the infield and the defense has really translated to the bats, with Walker in the leadoff spot and King right behind him. King told Walker, "I want to make you the most runs scored guy in the Big 12. He scored 54 with 2 tonight after King had back-to-back 2-run homers to start the game. And Walker extended, although he didn't get a hit, he extended his on-base streak to 33 games. Those guys have really been able to set the tone at the top of the lineup, and the offense behind them is falling.
And then on the mound, ASU's bullpen today, a little bit backwards almost in just terms of who fans might have anticipated starting, even the media who anticipated starting. Jaden Alba didn't get the start as many thought he would. Willie Bloomquist talked a lot about the strategy and the mindset behind that after today's game. So what did he kind of have to say about that?
Yeah, they went with freshman lefty Easton Barrett, who has really grown over the course of this season. Coming in as straight from high school, he's gotten up to the speed of college baseball and has wasted no time with that. The sophomore righty Jaden Alba, who has usually been ASU's Game 3 starter for most of this season, coming out of the bullpen. And Willie said that with a top-heavy offense with a lot of right-handed batter guys and the switch-hitting batter guys, that Willie wanted a left-hander that he could count on. He saw that with Easton Barrett this earlier in the week in the midweek matchup against GCU. He went with Barrett. He knew he wasn't going to go more than 2 or 3 innings, but he really wanted him to set the tone. And then Alba came in, 6 strikeouts through 3 innings, really shut down BYU's offense.
And then with this series sweep, of course, the Sun Devils still have about a month left of the regular season before the Big 12 tournament and all the postseason activities begin. So, Jake, after this very exciting weekend for the Sun Devils and Sun Devil fans here at Phoenix Municipal Stadium, what does it look like in the long run for this team?
Yeah, so they'll come back here for a 2-game series with Long Beach State at home before heading on the road to Waco, Texas. ASU currently stands tied for 4th with their arch rival Arizona, although Arizona still has a game to play tomorrow because ASU had to play their Thursday, Friday, Saturday with BYU not playing games on Sunday. So for what it stands right now, they are tied for 4th, could drop down to 5th, but this last month of the season is very crucial. We saw last year that this is when they began to catch fire. They finished winning 15 of their last 17 games of the regular season, but came up short in the Pac-12 tournament, and head coach Willie Bloomquist and his squad is looking for a different result this year.
Well, only time will tell, and the Sun Devils' fate is in their very own hands. As far as this week goes, we'll, of course, have you covered for that pair of midweek games here at Phoenix Muni, and then, of course, when they're on the road at Baylor. So until then, make sure to follow along with all of our coverage. Gabby Chernoff and Jake Sloan saying so long from Phoenix Municipal Stadium.